What's happening, everybody? It is Thursday night, and this is Thrifty Business with Jay and Nay. I am your one host, Palm Springs Jay, this week.
And I'm Philly Nay.
Hey, Nay, what's happening? Yes, as you can see behind me, this is not my office. And as you can see by my name, I am Palm Springs Jay. I am on vacation with my wife in Palm Springs, and we are coming to you live from our guest office and warehouse tonight. So what you see behind me, we will actually go into. We're going to go into the belly of the beast when we get Lynn on. So that's going to be later on. So bear with me. I'm working off of one little laptop as opposed to my big setup at home. So it'll be a little bit slower this week. But this is what we're doing. We're on the road, and we got to do a show, right, Nay?
Yep.
We don't want to let people down, so it is showtime. So without further ado, let's get right into our normal stuff. All right, let me see if I can do it. Oh, see, that's my problem. I can't do it like that. I'm going to practice one day, Nay, with a laptop because this gets a little tricky, all this on one screen.
It is hard. That one week when I was stuck on my mom's little laptop, yeah. It was tough.
All right, I think I got it. Extra loud. All right, it is time for Jay's Tiki Talk. That's how we start every show. And tonight, I need that bottle of rum. Tonight I am drinking free booze. So Lynn bought a big bottle of Sailor Jerry. I don't know if she was thinking that we were going to drink all this. We took a little boat ride the other night, and as you can see, this is only how far we've gotten. So my favorite daily rum, so thank you, Lynn. So that is the rum we are drinking tonight. And I'm in Palm Springs, and my buddy Rory lives here, and he throws Tiki events and mid-century modern events. So this is the mug from his latest event. It's designed by Shag. Shag is my favorite Tiki artist, and this was called the Mod Palm Springs event. So as you can see through it. It's a very cool little mug. And let me have a little sip here. Ah, yummy. So that's my mug and rum tonight. And what are you drinking tonight? Do you have your sippy cup?
No, I have a glass of water.
And is it actually glass?
Dangerous. I'm living on the edge tonight. Glass
you sure are dangerous. Hey, Mo, get out of the shot. Jeez, you realize we're live on the air, right? We do have a little bit of audience. They're just wandering in and out. So. I'm sorry. Quite all right. I still love you.
I love you too.
All right, so we've done Tiki time, and now it is time for... There we go. There we go. Nay's breast cancer update and fact of the week.
Yeah, so I feel like this is just a never-ending breast cancer saga, but that's how it is when you have breast cancer. So it's ups and downs as usual. This week I have I'm hoping to get my first reconstruction surgery under my belt on December 2nd. This is an 8-hour surgery with it's a microsurgery where they actually take nerve endings and connect them and all kinds of blood vessels, and it's crazy surgery. So I'm hoping I can have that, but I'm still having like crazy bruising issues, and my platelets are down still, and my oncologist is not happy with that, and neither is my surgeon. So I'm trying to deal with that. I just had another blood test yesterday, and I am hoping that my surgery isn't delayed anymore because I'm very uncomfortable at this point. I have something called expanders in to stretch the skin in preparation for the surgery, and they are becoming extremely painful at this point, so I want them out. So I'm hoping that I can have my surgery on December 2nd, but it all depends on, how fit and healthy I am to actually undergo an 8-hour pretty intensive surgery. So we'll see. I'm hoping I can go off of my treatment next week. That might be an option because my treatment is what's causing me all of the horrible side effects. But my blood tests have to come back good, so I'm crossing my fingers that they do. And in other news, I've met with some great people in my breast cancer support group, and I've met some other women who really understand what I'm, they get it, they really do, and it's been great. And my fact of the week is that the most common type of breast cancer is my type of breast cancer, actually. It originates in the breast ducts, and it's known as ductal carcinoma. Now, there's ductal carcinoma in situ, which means it's contained in the ducts. That's what my mom had. It's an earlier stage. Mine was invasive ductal carcinoma, which means that it has spread outside the ducts into the surrounding tissue and into other areas of the body, such as the lymph nodes. I might have some cancer in my thyroid. That's kind of still up in the air. But just to let you know that my cancer, although it's the most common, there are many types of breast cancer, not just one type. And every woman that I've met has a different story, a different treatment regimen, a different type of cancer, and then there's markers within the cancer that are different. So it's very complex. There's not just one type of breast cancer. And the worst, I would say the worst type, and I know some women that have this, is metastatic breast cancer, which is stage 4, which means that it's invaded other organs such as the brain and the lungs and whatnot. And I actually met another metastatic woman at an event that I went to last night, and she's amazing. She's still fighting, she's still going, she's got kids, and she just went to her doctor's appointment today, and her cancer hasn't progressed anymore right now. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Sarita. So okay, and that's it for tonight.
All right, good. Well, I see the chat send you lots of love and lots of warm wishes, so that's always good because that helps, with the energy. All right. And what? And the live audience does too.
Thank you.
All right, now let's get into it. It's time for our scores of the week. Had a couple of fun little scores this week. So we will start with a big bra. My favorite. All right, so I sold this Artis 38J. Yes, you read that right, 38J nursing bra. And it's going to Canada. Oh, Canada. And I sold that for $30. I paid $2.25 for it. And my second score, and we talk about this quite often, especially when I teach classes, is to find Janko jeans from the 90s. Now, these were not the giant wide leg ones. I was happy to get $50. I paid $3.75 for it. But if you did find the wide leg ones, even in crappy shape, you'll get $100 for them. These were pretty much straight legged. Here, I'll show you the full shot. But keep your eyes open as JNCO. These were actually Janko Carpenter jeans. But if you find the wide leg ones, and for those of you who don't know, when I say wide leg, like
they
each
were like
leg
crazy,
is,
right? Yeah.
It's like 36 inches per leg. Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. So keep your eyes open for Janko jeans. They are back in business, but they're not making the wide legs right now. So if you find wide legs, you put a minimum of $100 in your pocket, sometimes up to $200-300. So keep that in mind. All right, so those are my two scores of the week. Here is Nays.
Okay, so this one was a score, but now it's actually a dud. It became a dud today. I accepted an offer of $29.99 for this. It's been sitting forever, and BG Max Azria isn't as popular as it used to be. This was new with tags, and yeah, it had a $210 price tag on it, but there's no way I would get anywhere near that. So I had $39.99. I didn't have best offer on it, but somebody said, hey, would you take $29.99? I was like, yeah, fine, because it's been sitting for probably close to a year. So I just found out today that they are returning it because it doesn't fit. And I just found that out today, and it came back today already. So this will be relisted. And
no, I want you to relist it and higher and get more money, and you show them.
Yeah, I can try.
Right.
So
that's the way to do it.
Yeah, maybe I'll list it a little higher. I'll try it. I'll see what happens.
All right, your second score, if it comes up, there it is. Hang on a second. There we go.
That's it. Yeah. So I have it was a Lily Pulitzer terry cloth. It's like a little summer kind of beach cover-up skirt, mini skirt, and it was a size large, which is good. I found it at the Goodwill. I think I paid $2.99, and it had some pilling and some washwear, which I mentioned. I tried to, close shave some of it off, but it wouldn't all come off. But it was clean. It was in good condition otherwise. And somebody offered me 30 for it, and I said okay. And I sent that out today. So that was a pretty good quick sale. I just listed that the other day. So
cool. I always like finding Lily stuff.
yeah, that was a good find. I just.
All right, so let's get this going here because we all got scores, but guess what? Sometimes our scores don't go so well. It's time for our duds of the week. All right, so my first dud, and I always am one to say, don't bother ironing. Maybe I should have ironed this. That's what I'm going to say. I hope I didn't share this last week. I sold this shirt for a whole $9.
Wow, that's impressive. Considering how wrinkled it is, I'm surprised you got 9 for it.
It's Columbia. It had nice fish on it. But
goodness. Is that like balled up in a... Where was that shirt?
Yeah, so let me tell you, had I ironed that, I probably could have got more than 9, but it was one of those moments where I'm like, all right, I'll take 9 and make it go away. I don't have to worry about it ever again. So
but let me say, the wrinkling on that actually obscures the print.
Oh, I know. You're not telling me anything I don't know.
Okay.
I do, but what I do know is, there's a line that even I'm going to draw. Like this.
Somebody got a good deal.
Yeah. Even my mom said it's pretty rough. And my mom doesn't iron anything either. So if mom's going, that's rough. Yeah, it's really rough.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And then my other dud was actually from the show. This does not show the right price. Thank you, eBay. I sold this mug. I had it listed for over a year for $9.59 with free priority shipping. Of course, I sent it in FOMO, so I went in a flat rate priority for $5.35. But I think I paid $4, so I think I lost about $3 on this mug. So there's my dud. The Guy Buffett Leisure Art Golf mug was not a winner. Stay away.
It's kind of a cool mug too. I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, it was there for a year. I was happy to go on and only lose $3.
Were there a lot of other mugs like it listed?
I think I didn't look when I bought it on the show.
Yeah.
I just thought, oh, I know Guy Buffett. He makes shirts for Rain Spooner.
Guy Buffet.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, see we learn here. The audience tells me it's Guy Buffet. See, I'm a white dude from Cleveland, so to me it's Guy Buffett.
Guy Buffett, yeah. Guy Buffet sounds better.
I like that. All right.
So this was a purse. It was it's kind of like a Vera Bradley quilted purse, but it's not Vera. It's called 10 Bears, and it's like a country kind of kitsch purse. And I thought chickens, country, plaid, I thought it would sell. And I've probably had it listed for a very good year. And so I dropped the price down to $19.99, and it finally sold the other day, and I was just like, thank God it's gone. And it actually went, with purses like this, you can actually ship them in a poly mailer. They can actually even bend over because it's not going to hurt them because they're just cloth. So that went first class, so that was easy shipping. But, it wasn't a bad, I mean, I made a little profit on it, but it was just that it sat so long, so it really was a dud.
In the chat, Angelique says she irons on the side for money.
Oh.
Hey, Angelique, are you anywhere near Vegas? Because I'm paying. If you're ironing, I'm paying, Angelique. All right, here's Nadine's other dud.
Oh, yeah, I had a bunch of Avon stuff listed, and I finally sold a couple of them, and I will never, ever buy anything Avon again. Never. I see Avon and I run now. But this did sell for $14.99 with free shipping, and I was just like, and I sold another one with it. Somebody bought 2 of them, and I was like, oh, thank goodness, go, because I've had these listed forever. So. Okay,
there's an exception. Lynn is telling us.
Avon red dinnerware Cape Cod sells like crazy.
Okay.
Avon red dinnerware Cape Cod.
But
okay.
Don't spend too much.
But don't spend too much.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. Otherwise, I run from Avon now.
Good girl.
I see Avon, I go the other way. All right, let's get rid of that. And let's get that up there. It's a little tricky on a laptop, but I can get it done. It's like they've never seen the show before. You've been on it once. It's time for Close Encounters of the Thrifty Kind. All right, so I'm in Palm Springs for the week. My wife and I are at a resort. We're doing resort things, but we're also thrifting, we're antiquing, we're vintaging, and we're having a good time. And Palm Springs, for those who don't know, who wouldn't know this, it's pretty much God's waiting room. It's all old people, and guess what? It's the first week in November. All the snowbirds have come back. They went away for the summer, and now they're back. So the town is just crawling with old people. And my thrifty encounter this week was I was in line at a thrift store trying to buy something, and a lady in front of me was ringing out, and she was old, probably like, I don't know, 110 or something. And she was talking to the guy behind the counter, and they were just shooting the breeze about the World Series, what had just ended. And she goes, I don't know why they have to waste all that champagne. They should use milk. Yes, we're going to dump milk on each other. Let's think about this from two aspects. Milk does not spray like champagne does. Can you imagine nasty-ass milk throughout a whole locker room?
It would start to smell really bad, yeah.
So yeah, so that is pretty much the old folks have been dealing with all week. They should use milk.
That's funny.
It is. Oh, yeah. I mean, it made Stace and I laugh really hard.
So my thrifty encounter isn't as exciting as yours, but I had an argument. I had an argument a while ago, and I'm trying to pull these because I really haven't been thrifting much. But I did have an argument a while ago in front of me. It was two people ahead of me. It was an older man, and he was arguing. I'll call it the 3 pennies argument because he was arguing over 3 cents. And I mean, it wasn't just I need my 3 cents back, like you owe me. It was a full-on argument between the cashier and him with about 3 pennies. And it lasted long enough to hold the entire line up, and to get the line, I had one person in front of me, and by the time they were done arguing over the 3 pennies, there were probably about 10 people behind me in line. Everyone was not happy. So,
Could have given him the 3 cents.
I was saying that you know me long enough.
I really think it was
the counter one. There, now you're even better.
She finally got the manager to come over, and the manager at this particular store is just like, he's not Mr. Personality. He's just he's just not like, he's not really a customer person. I'll put it that way. So so he kind of got in on the thing too, like where, oh no, he doesn't get the 3 pennies back. It should be it should just be whatever, and so he started arguing again. So the manager started arguing too. I think he finally did get his 3 pennies and he left the store, but I mean, it was ridiculous. The entire line was held up for 3 cents.
If it was me, I would have stuck a dollar's hand and pushed him.
Well, I think somebody, I started digging in my purse looking to see if I had 3 pennies, and I had emptied my change purse out, but I was hoping somebody in line would just give him the 3 pennies, but they didn't. So.
All right. I would have lost my mind. I like my milk much better. And it was just funny.
Yeah, I always have stuff happen in front of me in line. That's like a common thing that happens to me.
Alrighty, now it's time for our thrifty tips of the week. And I didn't have a tip till about 2 p.m. today, or 1 p.m. So my tip is a lot of thrift stores, not all, but a lot, will have boutique sections, things they've deemed the higher price stuff. I would guess about half of it is laughable in most stores, and the other half is probably right on. And so if it's an item you need, you're paying less than retail, but you're not going to buy it to flip it. Well, you can find mistakes, and that's my tip. So I found this awesome shirt. I can find the top. There we go. Hey, all right, here we go. So it is a 3 extra large rain spooner with Tikis on it.
Sweet.
So not only is it my size, it is new with tags. So it was originally, if I can get the angle right, where am I? It was originally $68.50. They had it in the boutique section for $12, and guess what? Men's stuff was half off today, so this was $6.
Wow, good deal.
So I find the boutique section a challenge. Like they personally challenge me to come find the one thing they screwed up on. So don't avoid the boutique section. just know going in that half of it's crap. And
Yep.
you got to dig the other half for the one good thing.
What will you price that?
Oh, if I don't keep it?
Oh, you're gonna keep
Yes,
it.
yeah. Well,
Jason.
it's my size.
So?
So, I'm a big boy. When I find shit in my size, I wear it.
All right.
But if I was going to price it, I'd price it at $79.99.
Yeah.
Because it's an older print. They don't make it anymore. It's very, very cool. New with tags.
I go $99.99.
Yeah, I mentioned it was $6. You pay attention to the show back there, would you?
She's taking a nap.
All right, you're up, girl.
Okay, so sometimes people buy things in a thrift just because they go in and they feel like they have to buy something. But I just want to let you know that it's totally okay to walk out empty-handed if you really can't find anything. It's happened to me before, rarely, very rarely, but I've become way more selective on what I choose to buy. Some of that is because of the space I have and the backlog that I have at the moment because I've been sick. So along that line too, it's also important to know when you need to take a break from thrifting. And right now, I'm at that point because I have such a backlog of stuff to list that I can list and list and list, and not thrift for a while. It is a temptation though. It's like it's kind of like an addiction, and you keep thinking, well, it's just so much fun to go thrifting that like I do have that urge, but you'll overwhelm yourself eventually if you just keep thrifting and don't list. So you need to. So right now I'm concentrating on getting all my stuff listed, and I'm really, really staying away from the thrift stores as hard as it is. When you get to that point though, and that's just because I've been sick. Normally I had a really good system, and I would just have like 2 little bins to list, and I was really good at processing things. But I've slowed down a lot, obviously, because of my illness. So.
Before we hop into the next segment, somebody did question the price on that shirt. Yes, I didn't even thought about it being weird till now. $68.50 was the new price of that shirt.
Yeah.
So that is a very weird price.
But
yeah.
that guy priced everything in his store with the $8.50.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, that was his deal. Yeah. So those shirts. There was a guy in town who was a hoarder with too much money.
Way too much.
And he owned a store, and it was all Hawaiian shirts, and he had $1 million in stock.
No, we figured about $50 million in stock.
Oh, $50 million, my bad.
And Revivals bought it for probably 3 to 5.
Oh, I remember the story from last time Lynn was on. He died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it so like happily. He died.
No, I didn't. But I do remember the story. Yeah.
Yeah. So a chain bought out his stuff, and I was in his store before he died when he saw the store, and he was having a going out of business sale for years. And I walked in, and I'm like, holy shit, I've never seen so much product in a store in my life. And he had shirts, today I was at one of the stores, and they had 2002 Rain Spooner Christmas shirts. So that means he's had them, for 13 years.
Wow.
So it was nutty. And so I guess based on what Lynn said, he ended everything at 8.5. So that's why the odd price.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Stuff they bought it like a year ago, and
yeah,
they still are not running.
Yeah, so they have 3 stores now. If you're in the Palm Springs area and you want to find Hawaiian shirt or Hawaiian dress, there's plenty of good stuff, and it's priced between like $30 and $40, and the retail on most of them is going to be like $60 to $100. So if you want some new stuff in your size, $30 is a sweet deal.
It is.
And I picked a few things I'm going to flip for a better price than the 30 they had. You got to know your stuff, but if you just want some personal stuff, the price is right.
Can you tell us what you bought that you can flip?
Next show. I'll use that as my tip for next
sorry.
show. Yeah. No worries. I still love you. Alrighty, now it is time. You have got to be shipping me. Now, usually, I always show you kind of what not to do, and Nay shows you what to do. Today, I'm going to show you what to do, but Nay's going to go first.
Okay. So my tip is obviously you should always seal your box with packing tape, but all tape is not created equally. Use tape designed specifically for shipping, and not like there's lightweight tapes that are designed for just packing or storage. And first of all, that could allow the box to open during transit because it's not made for shipping. And the other thing is you're going to use more of the cheaper tape than you would of the stronger tape. So it's better to buy the slightly more expensive, stronger tape made for shipping. You'll use less of it, and you won't risk your box, coming undone during transit. Now, right now on my I don't have one of those cool sharks, but on mine I have eBay shipping tape right now that I actually got 2 years ago at eBay radio party in Vegas, but that's what I'm using right now. I know that's strong shipping tape, but normally I just get like a dozen rolls on eBay. I don't remember the vendor I buy from, but it's it's pretty thick shipping tape. It's not that expensive, but I make sure that it is the shipping tape and not the packing or storage tape.
Hey, I'm in a new location. All right, see? Isn't that neat? When we're on location, we go to new locations. All right, so I walked into Lynn's office and I go, I don't got a shipping tip for tonight. I need something. So I'm going to show what Lynn does. It's a good tip. So she has her boxes organized by size on her shelf. And now I know a lot of us, we use our priority boxes, but, if you're shipping internationally and you need these size boxes, that's all good. And then what she does is she has them labeled. Push it towards me a little, just thank you. She has them labeled with the size, so she always has the same size in the same spot, and how much that box costs. Because don't forget, that's part of your expenses, unless you're getting them free. I dig out of my vet's dumpster. But if you're buying boxes, you got to remember, what it costs. Because I buy and use a lot of LP mailers, and so that's one of my more expensive boxes. I got to remember the price on them. So if you've got a place to put a shelf, now most of us are not going to have this much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, I have my shelf. Nate's got, I think hers is underneath her desk. But I have a shelf with not as much. But, yeah, I have it all separated by size. And the things that I do buy, I do have the prices, just like Lynn does. I have the prices stuck to the wall. So me or my assistant knows what the price is. So keep track of your prices. That's part of the tip. So buy all your boxes and put them up. Grab that, please. Yeah, this is our first kind of mobile show. Like, we're moving.
It's interesting.
Yeah, this is different. This is fun.
For the witch to go up. She hasn't.
I think the witch died.
I told you she'd be quiet.
All right, so we got our last segment here, and then we will be on to our guest. So let's get the last segment going. Ooh, that was a close-up of my beard. Did you like that?
What?
There was a close-up of my beard.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry. Okay.
It's time for the viewers' 2-minute topic of the week.
And that space was not by, that wasn't an error by Jeff White. That was my error. So
Oh.
I have a little spacing error there.
So our submitter tonight was Jeff White. Thank you, Jeff. What one area of thrifting, resale, sourcing, photos, listing, shipping, etc. is the hardest for you to get motivated to do? How do you overcome that
spacing issues. My goodness.
Yes, you had typos today. That's quite.
Yes, I did.
You're usually on top of it, so.
I am. Yes.
All right, so I do not have my little fancy holder, so I'll just hold it in my hand tonight. So let me get the timer up. Hello. Let's get you on the screen now. All righty. And away you go.
Okay, so sourcing is a new problem for me. I actually have to stop sourcing right now. So photos I don't mind taking. I usually take them in a big batch. I do have to take them in daylight because I don't have a fancy schmancy light setting, but I do have like upstairs we have a big huge studio style bedroom, and it's got great natural light. So what I do is I take all my pictures in the natural light and they come out really well, but I only have certain hours to take them in. So I think my hardest part is actually measurements with clothing. I hate measuring, and that's always what holds me up. I don't mind taking the pictures, but when I get right down to the listing, I need a better system to measure. I need to like either record them ahead of time and write them down, or I usually just do them while I'm listing, but it's just so tedious, especially with pants. I hate doing the rise, and I hate doing pants, the inseam, and so that's my okay. Measuring, that's my.
I don't know why that. Stop it! I don't know why that's going. Sorry, that was not a tornado warning. I don't know why I did that.
No, it's yeah. Okay, so I didn't get to finish, but that's okay.
Hey, that's the name of the segment. You got 60
I know.
seconds.
I should have delved into measuring first, but.
All right. My answer is going to make my wife laugh, so be prepared. Or yell at me, one of the two. All right? Here we go. Oh, wait, let me reread the question so I get it. What one area of thrifting is a hardest for you to get motivated to do? Well, not motivated, but all right, here we go.
I'm laughing already.
So, really not the hardest to get motivated, but lately the hardest to find time for is actually thrifting. I look around, because I buy a lot of stuff for myself. I look around my house and I'm like, I have not brought in the same amount of stuff as I used to because I'm always on the road traveling. I'm always speaking, doing this, doing that. And even though I do shop, I don't have as much time as I used to. And I got to figure out how to fit more thrifting time in. But on the other end of that, I do have an assistant, but we are a little backlogged on getting stuff listed. So I've got to either give him more hours or figure out a way to make him move faster. Not that he moves slow, but maybe just streamline some things with him. But I had no aspect really is tough, but I've been doing it a long, long time. So once you get in the groove, you're okay. I just want to spend more time shopping. I'll even buzz myself.
Can I have your leftover time?
Yes, you. Come on up.
So I think you should.
No, you got to come up here. You can't talk from the. You watch People's Court. You don't talk from the couch.
All right, so I think he should go back to Nay's philosophy of I've got plenty, 2 storage units worth, so maybe I really don't need to shop anymore. So this could be a good thing.
He does.
Does he have more time?
Filled with stuff to list.
The
Yeah.
There, get out of here.
Okay, I'm with Stacy.
Somebody asked where you get your boxes. We'll talk about that in a quick second here because you're about to be on here. So let's get to it because we don't want to waste any more time with my wife yelling at me.
Started it.
Oh, no. I
I
deserve
have
it.
to agree with her though. So.
Well, hey, I don't need my work wife agreeing too.
Sorry.
What the hell? Hey, it's the guest of the week. Where you going?
I was waiting for the door.
Where are you going? I just. Too bad we weren't on the screen. Lynn just ran away.
I've been here?
No, we're not on there yet. See, we're just seeing this right now.
Okay.
So our guest is Lynne Dralle, the queen of auctions. Now, yes, Lynn has been on our show once before already, and not that we needed to repeat guests, but hey, we're in Lynn's town this week, and we thought it'd be fun to talk about organization somewhat, and just like typical, we're gonna do Lynn's scores and duds.
Thank you.
I was getting there. I'm gonna pop Nadine down so I can fix our little thing down here too.
Okay,
so
cool.
see. So here, hi Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, guys.
What's happening?
We're working.
I know. Lynn was working right up to the second we went on the air, so she's a hard worker. There we go.
We're all hard workers, aren't we? Anyone that sells on eBay works hard.
Yes,
Yep.
definitely.
It's a 24/7 kind of thing.
All right, I'm going to pop you on for a second. I'm going to
Okay.
adjust my bottom third so you can start us off.
Okay. So, Lynn, I know we had you on before. So, for those of you who haven't seen the show, can you just give a quick overview of what you sell and how you got started, what you do on eBay?
I love the cats in the background, by the way. My grandma had an antique store for 52 years, and her sign is right behind us, where it says her original sign. Wait. Behind you.
There it is.
Leafs, Antiques,
There it
and
is.
Gifts.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Original sign from 1950. And I worked for her ever since I was a little girl and then started selling on eBay 17 years ago. I've been doing this for 17 years.
Wow.
It's a long time, but I love it.
That
I
is
can't
a long
stop.
time.
I'm totally addicted.
I'm getting so beat up in the chat. My mom's yelling at me
Why?
to clean out my storage unit. Wait, my mom yelled at me, and that's what wives are for. Jason is outnumbered. Hey, what the? That's it. I'm out of here. That's it. Show over.
Show's over.
Well, Stacy's right. I mean, I can't.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. I'm going to try and move this back a little bit so we can.
Nadine was saying something about me being right. You might want to.
Yeah, you want to.
All right.
You might
All
wanna
right.
repeat that.
So I'm sorry. You were talking about your grandmother.
No,
and
that's all good. And then you can see, like, right there. That is another sign, Cheryl Leaf Antiques, painted on glass. She used to take to antique shows with her. So she would, like, pack up everything, drive hours and hours, set up, make maybe $1,000. So people that complain about only selling $1,000 a month on eBay, they don't know what hard work is.
Oh, yeah.
Because being an antique dealer and on the road, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'm been at an event in Garden Grove, which is near Long Beach, next month, and she can't come. And when she comes, it's a little easier because there's 2 of us setting up. But
Right.
I've got to set up the whole thing. You sell for 6 hours, tear it all down, pack it back up, and it's
grueling.
If you've never sold someplace like at an event or something, it's a whole different ballgame.
How much will you make? Can I ask? Is that too personal?
What did we do last time? We did pretty good. You know, it was like 6 hours, and we did like, I don't know, $1,500 or $1,800 of tiki crap.
A good antique show for my grandma would be $5,000, but that's like, it's 3 days of hard work selling. Plus, it takes me like a week to load the van, do the whole thing. But $5,000 used to be a good week, and then some of them are only $1,000.
Now the bonus with selling at tiki events, Mai Tais.
Oh,
so
really?
10 a.m. Mai Tais. That's the bonus of selling at a tiki event.
Not at antique shows.
No, not at antique shows at all.
My bonus was she'd take me out to Black Angus for dinner. Woo!
Hey, Nate, I don't remember, but when we had Lynn on last time, did we talk about my grandmother at all?
No.
Okay. So let me pop back over here. So I met Lynn at Chicago eBay Live, right? Live?
Yeah.
Live. I always mix up all the names.
I do too.
eBay Live, and I didn't know anybody, and you're going to find this all very hard to believe, people who know me. I was very quiet at that event.
No, you weren't.
I didn't talk to anybody but you. I did not talk to anybody. I made no friends. I made no connections. Nowadays, totally different. I connect with everyone at every event. But
yeah, really?
when I started selling eBay, I kind of got stuck in a rut, and then I went to a thing called eBay University, which they haven't had for a million years, but Griff was the teacher, and Griff was kind of like my first person I went, oh, that's cool. I really kind of connected with Griff, and then I go to eBay in Chicago, and Lynn's on stage, and I don't think I even knew who she was until that moment, and she talked a lot about her grandmother, and my grandmother did not own an antique store. My grandmother loved to antique.
Nice.
So I started getting drugged when I was 6, antiquing with my grandmother and my mom. And hearing Lynn talk about her grandmother and how she did it, I was just transfixed. I was just in the audience going, "This was worth all the money right here." Now, all these years later, we're buddies. We're going tiki bar drinking tonight.
And he fixed my son's toilet.
I fixed the toilet. I fixed the toilet at her house. I trimmed some shrubs.
They did. They trimmed the rose bushes. That's my next picture I'm posting.
That's great.
I couldn't believe it.
She has a little fire pit, and the roses were so overgrown they grew through the chairs. So I was trying to trim them. And I'm like, oh wait, they're in the furniture.
Aw.
But I'm so glad I went to that event because again, I think I was kind of stuck in a rut, and I'm like, it wasn't even like anything specific you said to go do. But it was just the motivation, like, oh, someone else kind of like me. Like, she spent a lot of time with her grandmother antiquing. Yeah, yours had a store, but it felt very much the same to me.
It does. And we all have those kind of...
And I walked up and I introduced myself, and you're the only one I talked to at that whole event.
I remember this.
And I said hi. We talked, and the next time we chatted, you remember me. Oh, you're the tiki guy.
You're that tall, huge tiki guy
and,
with the beard.
Now we're buds,
You're
and now
hard
we hang out all the time. So,
Never do.
It's amazing who you meet. Now, I met Nadine at an eBay event, and she's mad because I don't remember her.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I was speaking. I met everyone at the event. So over the period of 2 days, I met like 2,000 people.
We had like 3 conversations. He doesn't remember.
This is never going to go away, is it?
No, never.
I've been married for a lot of years, but I always like a pretty girl. However, Nadine was very pregnant at the time. So I'm guessing.
So he just says because I was pregnant. And he went, like, really?
Tracy's taking a nap in the background. All right, so let's bring up Lynn's scores and duds, because let me tell you, no matter who you are and how long you've been doing it, you're going to have great scores. You're going to love them. No matter how long you've been doing it, you get excited about scores. And we all have duds. And like I told Lynn earlier, duds aren't always you lost money as much, or your shipping was way whacked and you didn't realize it. So, keep in mind, duds aren't always just duds because they're losers in terms of money. But let's get to her scores first. So let me do this real quick. Alrighty, there we go.
Do you guys know what that is?
Hideous.
It's about an inch tall. It's a German snow baby. My grandma had an opportunity to buy an apple box full of these German snow babies at 10 cents a piece, and she bought literally probably 10,000 of them.
Oh my God.
They were in the snake pit at her antique store. When she passed away, she'd sold a lot of them, but I inherited like probably 30 to 50 of them. All of us inherited that many. I just sold 4 of them to one lady for $270.
Holy cow.
Yeah! And they're
awesome.
these little tiny. They're the original. Oh, the witch finally went off. They're the original Snow Baby, because you know how Department 56 has knocked off the Snow
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
But these will say Germany on one of the feet in blue ink, and that's how you'll know it's an original. And they're tiny. They can be like half an inch tall. I have one here. I should show another one. Do you guys want to see one?
Sure.
In my hand?
Easily grabbable?
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
Someone wants to know if
Actually,
you're full-time or if you have a job.
It's
No,
a
no.
plate
When
shop.
we get to the warehouse, you will thoroughly realize that
This
she
is a job.
She is very
What are
full-time.
you talking about? This is my job, my
All right, so
job.
while we grab that one, here is another one. This one actually hurt my brain, Nadine.
It really did.
Lynn was telling me things that I just didn't understand. Look at these ridiculous jeans.
They're huge. They were wide
Oh
leg.
my
They weren't
goodness.
30 inches around at the
What?
bottom.
Is that?
I don't know, and it's pretty kind of phallic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really
Scary.
crazy.
But the company is Evisu, and they make jeans. Genes is how they spell them. However, these had a typo, and it's a Qenes. Tried them at auction for $100, didn't sell. Put them in my store for $200. They sold really fast, and I think I left probably $200 on the table. I should have charged $400.
Do you remember how much you paid, approximately?
$3. It's when Goodwill has all the clothes for $3.
Wow.
Those days that you go in, and I always go to the men's section, look for jeans, look for sweaters, look for jackets, look for Hawaiian shirts.
Very good.
$3.
So yeah, Nay, have you ever heard of these?
No, I have not.
Me
All right.
neither until I bought them. But they're so
You know what? It's weird though, because I don't think it was that brand though. But I saw a crazy brand of Japanese jeans when I was in the thrift store a couple weeks ago. I don't think that was the brand though, but they had like crazy stuff all over them. The reason I didn't get them though, I passed them up because they had like a 25-inch waist. They were women's, and I was just like, oh, that's going to be a hard sale. But they looked kind of similar, like they had the funky painted stuff on them, and they were definitely Japanese. So I'm wondering if they could have been that brand. I don't remember what brand.
How much were they? Because you know,
They were
Japan
my
buys-
jeans are $6.99 at my
Okay.
Goodwill.
because you know, Japan buys a lot of the jeans, and they're tiny, tiny, tiny.
They were
So
25-inch waist. I was like, oh, that's gonna be hard to.
it might have worked. Next time, maybe
It might have for overseas. You're right.
Take that
Yeah.
one. Okay, should I show my?
We'll show you our two
Okay,
scores,
okay.
then we'll come back live to me and you.
Okay. That's a score.
Yeah.
I got
Well,
enough.
tell us. Yeah, we know it's a score. That's the segment we're doing right now. Hey, that's a score.
Okay. So I was at what are those things called? Storage unit sale. One of my favorite estate sale guys, and I got all the books. I've got like 8 huge cases of books. They were all fashion. They were all mid-century modern, cool first edition books. I paid $250 for about 150 of them. I've already sold $450 worth. This one sold like a week or two after I listed in my store for full price, $119.99. I think it might have been on Markdown Manager for about $108. But yeah, they're flying out the door. They're awesome.
Wow.
That was awesome.
And books are hard, you guys. You're not going to usually find all these good first edition that are worth $50 to $100. I won't list a book if it's not worth $10 to $20.
All right.
Not my time. Not worth my time.
And hey, this is a score too.
Yeah. This was at the same storage unit sale, and I made a big pile, so I paid $250 for the books. I ended up paying another $100 for all the pottery and stuff I got. Sasha Brostoff, signed California Mid-Century Pottery, sold full price, $200 out of my store. Mo listed that. It even had a chip on the. Thank you, Mo. It even had a chip on the base.
Wow.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What do you have economy shipping on this? Does it wouldn't fit in a priority box?
I put economy shipping on every dang listing, and I didn't swear because eBay now grades us on.
You can swear.
I don't want to, but eBay grades us, and so if you pick economy shipping, it shows 7 to 10 days till it'll arrive. And now, if you don't arrive within that window, you're going to get a defect.
No.
Yeah, but it
No.
has to be scanned within the first 24 hours of when it's supposed to go out.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's either or.
If it gets scanned, if it gets an acceptance scan, you're done. Here, while we're having this conversation, we'll take this screen share off.
Yeah.
If it gets an acceptance scan, you're done.
Right.
Okay? If it doesn't get an acceptance scan, if it gets a scan along the way.
No, they've changed that. That's the problem. You didn't read all the stuff. The
No.
problem is it's not a scan along the way anymore. There's 2 parameters.
Uh-oh.
One is right when you ship it, you have to
Yeah.
have the scan, or it has to arrive within the standard time. I'll bet you the dinner that I think I owe you.
Yeah, you do owe me
from
dinner.
The Thrift Hunter
Okay,
show.
But,
I want to know now. 'Cause my
But
post office.
don't you get acceptance scans?
My post
well,
office will not do acceptance scans, so.
Yeah, and see, this is why everyone's freaking out, because no post person scans within the state of time.
My
So
post
you have
office
Oh,
to.
but I
flat out
luck
never
out.
does
Mine
them.
stands on my front porch and scans them all.
Okay, but
I
I make
never
fake labels.
get a scan for acceptance. It never shows up until it gets to the sorting.
No, not fake labels, but I won't ship for the next day. I'm tired. It's 8 o'clock at night. I make a label. I get it out the next day.
But still.
It still arrives between my 7
Right,
and
what
10
I'm saying
days.
is, no matter when it goes out, somebody's got to accept it, whether you have a pickup or if you go to the
No,
post
they
office.
don't. Mine never get accepted.
No. Look, hey, Center City. We know you got screwed by living in Center City.
I never get an accept.
I know.
It shows up at the big sort facility.
No.
All right, so I've been told I'm wrong on that point. But
Yes!
but
I win.
I get
dinner.
acceptance scans, so then I'm done. I don't have to worry about it.
That's
You
right.
live in a
But see,
city too.
But that's why I do the 7 to 10 days.
I don't live in the city. I live in the suburbs.
Well, it's
kind of do.
yeah, whatever. I live in more of a city than you. I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's hop over to Lynn's duds here.
This is a dud.
Wait, hang on a minute.
Okay.
Hang on.
I
Nobody
want
can
to
see it
show
yet.
my snow baby.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yep, wait, that's us. Let's show the snow baby because I'm shocked how tiny this is.
This is my snow baby. I don't even know how to put my hand up.
Here, I'll take it.
So is it
Yeah,
ceramic? It's
I was
ceramic then?
shocked. This is how tiny it is.
But show them the base so they can see
Here,
the
hang
journey,
on.
how it's stuck.
Hang on. My wedding ring and the snow baby are the
Oh my
same height.
gosh.
Yeah, I got another snow baby here too. Yeah. See, it says Germany on the bottom. Look at us. We both got snow babies.
Is it ceramic? Is it like that popcorn sealing material?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bisque, and it has popcorn
I
sealing.
can stick it in my nose.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah.
You know, daddy snow babies.
And how much are these?
$250 for 4 of them.
up.
Thanks, Mo.
They're so. Jason makes it look really tiny.
All right.
Tiny things are good things.
I guess. Yeah. All right, now let's get to our duds. Oh, wrong screen. All right. So here's dud number 1.
And this is a total dud because I wrote about it in my newsletter, and I took a best offer of like 129, like 4 days after listing it. And I paid, what did I pay for this? Like $3. And then she goes, it's the wrong colors for my son's high school. So she sent it back. So you know what? That's a dud.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I raised the price, Nay. I raised it. It's now
That's
$250.
probably with my sweater that came back.
That's what you're
today.
good.
Are
Yep.
the Germany snow babies the only ones with value?
I think pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
They're the original ones. But I mean, the Department 56 ones can be worth money too.
It's probably asbestos. Dan says.
That's it.
Asbestos in my nose. That's great. Thanks, Dan. Jason makes everything look tiny. Yeah, actually, that snow baby's about 2 feet tall.
So it's asbestos popcorn sealing material.
Yes.
That's hysterical.
All right.
This was a total score, sold for $100, and we shipped it in a priority box. Hey, you guys, by the way, the post office is completely bashing things lately. Have you noticed?
You obviously don't watch my Monday morning show. We ship
Yeah, I know.
breakables.
That's what I was gonna
We
say.
ship breakables back and forth between Massachusetts with no packing material, and they all make it.
What?
We started with a coffee mug in priority boxes, just a coffee
Just
mug.
a coffee mug.
They made it.
Yeah.
We then put
That-
big serving
That
in boxes.
snowman thing got chipped, but
And we jammed them in sideways, so the whole perimeter was touching the
And
edge.
nothing broke.
Nothing broke. Chris Green then sent me a 3-piece. Here, I'll take this off for a second. He sent me a 3-piece teapot, so it was a base, a middle, and a top. He put the 3 pieces in a box. There's only 4 little tiny chips. All 3 pieces
Okay,
were
well,
solid.
didn't one of the things break the box
What we're saying is,
too?
there's no packing material. We're just sticking them in a box and taping them. I sent him a wine glass. Guess what? Fine.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is fun. I want to be in on this.
All right. Well, it costs you money. Cause,
One of the items actually break the box, and it
oh,
it
yeah.
had
I sent a figurine, about this tall, actually. Maybe a little
Yeah,
shorter. So
and
about this tall. It was ceramic. It was hollow. It was a Halloween figure. And it was the little guy holding dressed like a witch holding a broom.
Yeah.
The broom poked through the box.
Yeah.
So it didn't break. It broke the box.
Oh, this is cool.
So you don't need all this fancy packing material.
Okay,
crap.
well, this was packed really super
All right,
fancy.
so wait, we gotta go back.
And
to
it broke, and the guy had offered me $100 for it, and I had to give it back. So this is an
that
antique.
broke.
Can you believe metal
Isn't
would break? And
No.
it's an antique Victorian bride's basket frame. And if you guys ever find these, they can sell for a lot of money.
Was
100,
it the
100.
handle
100.
that broke?
I haven't even opened it yet. It's still on my. I already gave him his money back, and it's still on my return table. I haven't opened it yet.
That's
I hate
crazy.
opening returns. They're so depressing.
I know. I just got one today. Yes.
I know, but we got to get past it. So this Moda Bird was also from that storage unit sale, sold for $200. Moda is a great brand, you guys. If you ever see it, buy it, buy it, buy it. I had I shipped it in 2 priority boxes. I did like, what's it called when you put 2 boxes together? Frankenbox. I love that. Frankenstein? Yes. So I made a Frankenbox. It was perfect size, and then I realized that I had shipped some dishes to the guy that was supposed to get the bird because their names both started with a T. One was Todd and one was Ted. Seriously? Oh. So I paid $30.44 to ship dishes that were only going to cost $8 to Arizona to this guy, and then I had to make another label and pay another $30 to ship this guy, and he finally emails, and I wasn't going to tell him because I rerouted the other package so he wasn't going to get it. So I didn't think I'd ever have to fess up to my mistake. He emails today, he goes, what's up with the shipping? He goes, I just got a notice that it's been returned to sender. I go, well, I shipped you a different label, so I had to make 2 labels. $60.
Can I offer a suggestion on this?
Yeah.
Don't take white on white.
Why?
Because it just disappears. We're looking at this on a computer. Most people shop on their phone, and most phones are 4s. So when you see a white object on a white background, it just disappears.
Okay, you know what? I don't have time to change that background.
All you gotta have is a black sheet, clip it to those 2 things. Boop, that's what we do.
Do you?
Yeah. So go to Michael's, get a piece of black velvet.
I already got a blue one right back here.
Yeah. Or blue would work too.
Yeah.
But it'll, trust me, you're looking at it on a computer, it looks fine.
Yeah. But show me later on the phone.
Yeah, I will.
See what
you look at it on a.
But that's a good tip. Thank you. But I still sold it for $200.
Oh yeah, I'm just telling you, it pops much better on a phone.
Yeah. Okay. So this remember you wore this? You wore it for the live. Our event that we had, our executive summit, and she modeled it.
The bird? No, not the bird. We're onto a crochet jacket.
Crochet jacket. You modeled this down the runway.
Oh, yeah.
And I sold it for $75, best offer to New York. The lady goes, this is a costume. It's not a costume.
What?
And
I know.
Hey, Nate, the way we got it set up, we can't see you. It was so funny just to hear, what?
we need to see it. I mean, this was a beautifully crocheted, but I told her it's very thick. Like, I don't know what it is, like raffia. I don't know what it is. It's really thick. So she goes, it's like a Hawaiian skirt. She likened this to She likened this to a Hawaiian hula shirt. And, yes, and she strong-armed me into giving her $25 because she kept emailing me and saying, it's going to cost you to ship it back and forth is $25. You might as well give me the $25.
Oh.
I have a friend that'll buy it from me for $50 for a Halloween costume.
Anyway. Okay, that's crazy.
I can't remember the next time Nate got mad on the show. I can hear it.
It's good. No, seriously.
I can't understand. Like, I just don't. I don't see the comparison there. I don't.
I know, and it's so funny, Nate, because she kept saying this is just like a Hawaiian skirt. Really? I don't think so.
But no.
No.
Okay.
Not.
I'm sorry. I don't usually say this about customers, but you got a crazy one.
I did. No, she was smart. She knew I didn't want to pay the $15 to ship it each way.
And Nate is so sweet. You figured out. You found a customer that got Nate riled. I can see it. She's angry now.
I was. No, that's not right.
I love the what?
All right. So you had one big question for Lynn.
Organization?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
How many items does Lynn have on eBay?
Right. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I blew that one. Yeah, so how many items do you have listed?
Before Lynn answers, we'll let the chat catch up. So I think I may have said it. So what do you think?
Yeah, you guys guess.
Yeah, what do you think Lynn has? And just, roundabout numbers. There's no prizes tonight, but just it's a different level.
No prizes?
Let's put it that way. It's a different level than most of us.
It's a stupid level.
No, not stupid. I mean,
I had hit 1,000 at one point. I'm like at 877 now. So
that's good. Get it back to 1,000.
Yeah, I will. It's been hard, but I will.
Look at the cats, man. They've got the life back there.
Oh my gosh, don't they? I know.
My buddy's nowhere to be seen.
I know. He's
That's the reclusive one?
Yeah. All right. So
he loves people. Oh my goodness.
5,000, a 10,000.
Higher.
15,000.
27
kilograms? What the hell?
Are you selling cocaine?
Lynn H is a Queen's Court member. She knows.
Lynn H, you can't cheat. You know.
I love that Robin says 30,000.
600. Ooh.
what is it right now? It's like 15,878 or something.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Crazy. Yes, that's
Awesome.
Somebody
wow.
must have
That's
looked
great.
like
So, how do you manage? How do
253.
you,
That sounds about an exact number.
You win. You win.
so how do you manage that much inventory?
Well, it's a great question. We have a really good system, and we make an I-sell sheet for every item we sell, and we keep them in books by the date they're listed, and maybe Jason can flash on that. So this is
Oops.
oh yeah.
For us to be on.
It's okay. This
Oops.
It's an I-sell, but this is from our store from March of 2014. So this is everything that was listed on these days, and you can see that we have a sheet for each thing, and at the bottom of the sheet there is a shelf like C1, XX, and then when it sells.
Ooh, that sounds dirty. Let's go to that shelf. The XX
Let's go
shelf.
to the XX shelf.
Jason would say that.
I have a triple X and a 4X.
4X's? What is that? Are you going to touch me?
Oh my goodness.
So once we pull the sheet, we can go find the item, and maybe we can show you those shelves.
So yeah, let's
They're pretty cool.
again, our first time doing this. We're gonna go for a little walk.
We're gonna go.
This
for
is
a
our
walk.
first walk on a show ever.
Yeah.
So hang on, we're gonna stand up here. I'm gonna grab the mic. Stacy's going to grab the computer, and we're gonna head into the warehouse.
I think we need. Okay, you got that.
So we're unplugged.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah, come on,
hey,
please.
follow us.
So we're gonna go like this.
Yep. No, we'll walk straight in, and then we'll turn around.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So this. All right. So angled down a little bit. There we go.
Oh, it looks good in here.
This is what 16,000 items looks like.
So
Wow.
if you look on this side,
So come around over
these
here.
are my numbered shelves. Like they're not quite because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 down here. Anyway, so this is how we find stuff. And you see, this is how you can organize 16,000 things. You'll notice I have a lot of flatware. I put it in bags. Put the pattern name and the shelf. We sell a lot of flatware.
Okay, so now I want you to do something.
Yes.
Run to the back.
Me run.
Well, not, just saunter to the back. No, you stay here.
Yeah, I'm getting.
So we can see.
Oh,
Keep
the
going.
flatware's falling. The flatware's falling.
Oh,
Don't let the flatware fall.
I got the flatware.
And while I'm back here, I want to show you guys.
All right. Yeah, so as you can see, now come on with me. I feel like a reporter in the field.
How big is
All right. So then we have a row here. Turn. See? There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Here, I'm going to angle up so you can see me. All right. Then we have a row here. Perfect. I have something on my head now. Angle back. Keep angling. Does not fit. So sad of you. All right. So, hey, we're going to talk right from the field. So Lynn wants to talk about this a little bit.
I bought a pair of these. These are gas lampshades. Very rare. Paid $15 for the pair. Guy offered me $350 from England. I turned him down. He's now at $400. Would you guys take it? I bought them last weekend.
So we can't see the chat right now, but we'll get back to it in
Okay.
a minute. But
$400 to the UK for 2 of these. I
this
paid
is something outside
$15.
my realm. I would not have known this is.
Yeah, I have totally out of my.
But you guys look for anything with a large 4-inch fitter like this goes on an old gas lamp, and these sell. They definitely sell. And Vaseline glass, those stripes, I think they're worth $2,000. I have them on right now for $2,000.
Oh my gosh, I would never know that.
See? All right. Let's go down. Let's go down an aisle.
Let's find triple X. Oh no, 4X is down here.
Oh, it's 4X down here? Oh, we're in for the dirty stuff. We're in for the dirty stuff now.
I don't know if we can.
All right. I see 4Ds. That's dirty stuff too. That's big boobs. All right. Back it up. Come on.
This is hysterical.
So every shelf, I mean, it seems not pretty simple, but every shelf is labeled. So we got
It
4
is.
ends,
And
4 rows.
That's
And
impressive.
You know what's so great about this is like when you're searching for something, you can look in your store and you can search by title and description, and you can put in shelf 4I because we have that in our listing, and then I'll know exactly what's on that shelf and if I want to get rid of things because they're old. So it's really kind of helpful. We actually have 2 4Xs.
Oh, that's 8 X's.
Did you know that we made a mistake and we have 2
Oh.
Xs? And there's one here and one here.
It says for God's sake, I can't find that thing for the life of me.
Did you know? You didn't know we had 2 4Xs?
No.
Oh, we do have 2 4Xs. Why hasn't that sold?
What is this?
It's a Chihuahua.
A Chihuahua?
A hot.
But
It's
where are the legs? It's like,
Taco Bell.
Oh.
I bet the cat.
no. Okay.
Nice.
So this is when you want to go that next level. Well, this is not the next level for most of us. This is
No,
like
no, this is like, yeah, quite a few levels up.
I have 1,370 square feet. About 1,000 is back here, and about, what do you think, 300 in front, because it's about 15 by 20.
And it's a two-man team, man.
It's a two-man team, man. It is. Two of us do this.
Okay.
And the front is really nice because, like, we have a couch. You can hang out. We can answer questions.
There's booze.
You can take a nap.
So I have about 10 square feet, so I don't think it's not going to work for me.
Yeah, no place to take a nap.
All right, so there we go. That was our first, like, on the road, on
Awesome.
the roll. We moved about. I mean, I kind of like that. I think we could do it again.
Those are all the I sell books behind you. So
Yep.
that's everything I have. I have 16,000 I sell sheets in all those books.
All right, so let's see here. What No, this is not her house. If you're like, is this her house? No. Yeah, Lynn lives in the back of the warehouse. No, not her house.
Yeah, I sleep on the couch back here.
People called it a field trip. All right, so hey Nadine, we need a graphic. If we ever walk in, if we do something like this again, we'll call the J&A field trip.
I love it.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Okay.
Because we even could maybe pull off one from a thrift store if I can get some good Wi-Fi.
I like that. Yeah.
If I could bum off of one of the Savers in Vegas, we could do like a live.
That would be
live-
cool.
And Mo's gonna kill herself right in front of me here.
What are you doing?
So I just want to check the. I know we're at the top of the hour. I want to check the chat, see if we've missed anything. Any other questions? Is anyone else scared for Lynn's breakables right now with Jason running through there? Hey, what the hell?
I want to know if they think I should take the $400 for the shades.
Did anyone answer if she should take the $400 for the shades?
You
Yes,
said they were
before-
worth like 2,000 though?
I put them on for 2,000. I mean, you can't find a pair.
Don't take the
In-
400 then.
Well, but one time I was telling Jay, I have these really cool. Let me show you. Should I show them?
It was not like a bull in a china shop. I broke nothing.
Okay. Do you see these?
Look at these. These are awesome. Hello. Here, look how. Yeah.
I have two of these. They're lucite bookmarks. No,
Bookends.
bookends.
Bookmarks. I mean, one giant book.
And I paid $50. They're so cool. Look at that. And I got an offer right away for $600, and I didn't take it. And now I regret that I didn't take it. Do you agree with that, Mo?
You had an offer for how much?
I had an offer on these for $600, and I didn't take it. Do you remember that?
Now, I don't know about you, Nay, but I've been there. I've missed offers that I look back and
Yeah, I've done that too. Or you get
go,
it's hard.
Score. We don't know yet.
So some people are saying if you can get the 2,000, you wait for it on those gas lamp.
Well, they haven't been listed for long, so that's usually my criteria. If it hasn't been listed for long and you get a lower offer right away, then I would take a higher, wait. But if it's been listed for a long time and you get that offer, then that's a different story. So.
People are saying 400 good money based on what you paid.
And someone says, do you have a $2,000 buyer right now? Cool, $400 money. And you guys, I only paid $15. You know what? If he wasn't in the UK, I think I'd take it, but I don't want to ship those to the UK.
Yeah.
Well, you'll ship them to the UK if you get $2,000 for them.
Oh, hell yeah.
You might drop them off. Like, here you go. Good day. I'm going to get some fish and chips.
I think I have my shipping to the UK at like about 150 maybe.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but if somebody needs them or wants them, that's about the right price.
Yeah, it's very, very hard to
So
find
have
a
you
match.
countered it all?
I don't
Yeah,
counter.
somebody said counter at 800.
I don't counter.
Lynn and I are very much alike and then very different.
We are very different.
Yes.
Oh, I always counter. I usually
Oh,
counter.
yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say always. I usually counter. Unless it's just like something that's been sitting and I get a reasonable offer, I'll just be like, okay, I'll take it. But otherwise, I
You know,
counter.
it's funny. One of my Queen's Court members said she stopped countering, and it's so liberating.
So tomorrow we're gonna
Elizabeth,
go garage sailing.
Yeah, we are.
So if this is the item you want to buy and they have $10 on it and you go 3 and they go 8, you just walk away.
Absolutely.
So you walk away. So there's no more countering. There's no more haggling.
Garage sales are different.
No. It's just virtual.
I don't like to haggle. My grandma had a no haggle policy.
All right, let me tell you. Here's where you're missing.
What am I missing?
And people complain about this all the time. Nay and I talk about it.
Okay.
People feel a low offer. I don't feel this is all that low, but lowish is an insult, and then they don't counter, or they just like I block them.
No.
Ridiculous.
That's
Some
not what I'm.
people do that.
But here's my prime example. I had a $100 dress. A dude offered me $8.
A dude.
Yeah, well, it was the guy's name. He offered me $8. I countered with 95, and he took it and paid.
Okay, how many counters just sit there? So when you look at your offers, you have like 5, 6,
Oh,
7
some do.
offers. I hate that.
I actually
But-
get a lot of people with counters. Sometimes you go back and forth a couple times, but I actually get a lot of sales from counters.
Well, good for you guys.
See, everyone's telling you, counter, woman,
I'm
counter,
never
counter.
gonna do it.
Hey, try
I
it
don't
once.
always counter though. Like if it's a good offer and it's been sitting, I will take it. Like that darn
Okay,
sweater that's being returned. Like I was just like, I'll take it. Now it's being
They've
returned.
only been sitting for like 10 days. I literally bought them like last weekend.
But my
Then
point of
I
my
would
story.
Yeah, I would.
What if you want to offer you? What if you would have paid 1,900?
He's not going to.
But you don't know that.
He
Yeah,
started.
you don't know that for sure.
No, he started at 350. He's up to 400. He's got more money in his wallet.
Wait a minute. So you countered then?
I do not counter.
No, wait. How do you go from 350 to 400?
He just keeps offering.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what is going on?
No, he sent me an email while they were at auction. He said, "I'll give you 350." I go, "Forget it." And then he offered me 400 now that they're in my store, and I can decline. And if he really wants them, he'll come up to his highest price. My grandma taught me never name the price first.
Well, you do by setting it.
I said it's so high.
Right. So you should. So what do you think? Do you think those are worth 2,000?
I do.
Okay, then it should be 2,500, and you're aiming for 2,000.
I'm raising them to $4,000 tonight.
10,000. Who wants them right now? Oh, the witch is going off. They got a little witch here.
A little witch.
All right. Well, hey, we are over the hour.
We
We're
are
having
Yeah, I
fun.
guess
The cats. Look at the cats are exhausted. They're hanging off steps.
oh, they're lazy. They're always
Cats are lazy.
yeah, they sleep. Yeah, they pretty much sleep all their lives. But Milo at the bottom there, he's my big lazy guy.
I love the name Milo. Did you ever watch Milo and Otis?
Yeah, that's where he was named from, the cat in Milo and
I
Otis.
love that movie.
Yeah.
So let me ask you: was the book better?
That's his like run.
She
It's an inside
she's-
joke.
she-
He
she's a
won't
book
leave me
reader.
alone about this now. He's,
Okay.
She took all these classic movies and said the book was better. And so every time
it
we talk
was.
about it,
Usually the book is better.
So I said, how was the Milo and Otis book?
So now every movie that I see, he's like, was the book better?
Oh, now people want you to raise it to 1 million. I think our audience is drinking heavily tonight. 5 million.
I can totally counter with "Can you do better?" I'll try that. Why not?
You never know.
I know. Can you pay for a trip to Maui?
Oh, well, that would be nice.
I'll take tickets.
All right. Well, hey, it's 7:10. We're just goofing around now. So I want to thank Lynn for being a guest again, and especially.
Thank you for coming to my office.
Oh well, thanks for having us.
Yes.
It was.
Great.
You just go Stacy on the couch and mow in her habitat. You should really pan around the
Yeah.
ground.
So.
You gotta do
So
this.
Lynn and I are here. There's Stace. That sound asleep because we can hear her to death. There's Mo over there. We have no pets here tonight, though. No cats, no dogs.
No,
Well, we have
children.
cats
No
here.
children. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Please click like down below. If you have not subscribed to me, subscribe. We do the show every Thursday night at 6 p.m. West Coast, 9 p.m. East Coast. Sometimes we have to switch it for my travel schedule, but we will be on Thursday next week.
Yeah.
We don't have a guest yet, so we will work on that. But yeah, we're watching the feed. We just saw Stacy sleeping. So thank you for all those who tuned in. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, my lovely wife, Stacy. And as always, thank you to my beautiful co-host, the ever happy Philly Nay.
And we're praying for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys.
And even the witch is enjoying it
She's
too.
praying
So.
for you too.
All right, Nay. Have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Oh, I think we're gonna work a haul in if Nay and I can find the time. I have thrifted a lot in this town, but I have not bought a lot at any one place. I'll buy 1 or 2 things, but overall, I've got this fun little haul. So I can show you how you can vacation, make some money, but not buy too much.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
I can work that in this week. Yeah.
Cool. All right. See y'all next week. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right.